That's different. I will state that right now. That is something I have not seen on this before. I am checking one quick thing before we start. Yeah. So, I was exporting the past 3 streams I've done this weekend onto my archive channel because I haven't done that yet. And I needed to do it. So, let me pull up so I can see my chat and all that. I'm going to have to remute myself because I refreshed. Okay. Muted. I have an advertisement from... What the fuck's going on my side today? So, I tweeted out I went live. Translate this from French? I guess Noire is technically French, but it's never done that before for me. And now, I had an ad on my own stream, which I've gotten that before, but I haven't gotten that, like, a long-ass time. Oh. What the hell? Give me 1 second. I just saw something that needs to be fixed on my laptop. Hold on 1 sec. Click. 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 I need to fix that. Is that good? Is that good? This one seems to be... There it is. Okay. So, now that I fixed that, again... Go away. Yeah. Sorry about that. Why is my stream paused? Everything doesn't want to work! So, since this has the DLC in it, the extra cases, depending on where we get today, how long we go, if we get into Arson, I might do a case or 2 of Arson today. And then tomorrow, I will hopefully finish Noire. I'll probably leave the house about 4 tomorrow because the movie I want to go see is, for those who don't know, I'm going to go see Thor Ragnarok on my birthday tomorrow, and that is about 5 p.m. So, also, I'm going to start doing this a little bit. The Manifest Destiny! This is stream 8 for anyone watching on Twitch for my archive channel.
A shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Yay.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still
I mean,
be
you know you've made it if you got that desk.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
So, I'm going to explain this real quick as well. So, the reason I say this is stream 8 is this is going to help me a little bit more. Like, this is the 8th stream we've done of LA Noire. And that's because my archive channel I put, like, this will be December. Stream 8. Even though in November, it was, like, November stream 4. It's so... You know what month I broadcasted it in.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
I'll wait for them to stop.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
That's at Central, which means yoink da doink. Oh my god. I'll do this. In Arson, I'll do a good chunk of them in Arson.
3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
But no, it's so... This will make it a little easier for me because saying, oh, this is December stream 8 for the archive, but you'll see it on YouTube at the same time. And so when I finish this set of videos, I can go to my archive channel and be like, oh, hey, I got to do this, this, and this. And I already know what it is.
Homicide guys are already inside. Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
None. So, what you looking at over here? Oh. Or nothing.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
No, that's not. I have to pick it up so it doesn't ding on me.
Never the same, are they?
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click? Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
Another day, another dollar.
Blue room again.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Is that it? Yeah. I don't want to back all the way out.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
So we put it back in the dead guy's pocket. Well, I guess the dead guy's going to the coroner. So in all honesty, we'll still have access. It'll just be put into evidence.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club. Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Is there further investigation? Nope.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
You catch all the good.
Okay. So... why do I have to go to the house? I'm gonna go to the blue room.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back.
Wait, was the blue club literally like right here? It was. Oh. If I had known that, I would have let them finish talking. I apologize. I've been looking. I looked straight ahead. I didn't look at the map. That is my bad.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Coalfellas.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Time to tell. I didn't know if I was in my own car or something else. That was just a test. I wanted to make sure. Okay. I can close that tab now. Okay. We are. Okay. Why aren't the lights working? I had to, like, it bugged. I had to fucking fail because, like, no one was moving. The lights weren't working or nothing. And it's weird. It should have been working, and I don't know exactly why it wasn't. So, whatever. And now I gotta start over. Fucking woohoo.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
God damn it! LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I think your bright spark might have blown a fuse, Roy. Hey, you still there? Hey, kid.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Hey, can you give me a hand?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Enough to arm 3 companies. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Hey, can you give me a hand? Gotcha.
LAPD, drop the gun now! Phone number and restaurant table. It's one of the BARs. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. Police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
I don't know how long I've been muted. I apologize.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Well, we saw him get in the car.
After him.
So, let me reiterate. I don't know how long I've been muted, so I'm gonna reiterate just the short part. I think when I first played this mission alone, when it got to Kelso, I think when I was like, these are all Marines from my like
It's no
old
good. We need to get closer.
division. Like, is someone personally coming after me?
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Going too fast.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
There we go. More bars.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
No, I don't want it back. I don't want it back. That's what I wanted. Uncle. Mickey's meeting.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
LAPD vice scandal. Go all the way to the top. See the story behind the headline.
We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all served. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Look at him. Nope. We gotta go.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Moving forward! If I'm right, this is also about to be a landmark. Landmark!
Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Damn! That dude got fucking mad air.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Quickly, to the post office. Away!
Suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
Hollywood post office 453. Oh shit! Oh shit! This is a big bad shootout. I need a better gun than a pistol. Hurry up, I need this.
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch! I need another gun.
Throw out the guns.
Please. Here to help. Give it ground, move up. We gotta drag the rest out.
Hold on. Give me a second, because that was intense. I didn't expect to be able to get that easily done. Alright. Let's see. You're alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Is that it?
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
Give me one sec, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Give me one sec, I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Wait, I still need to be here? What? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna butcher that name if I...
bringing his own fire team with him.
I'm gonna say Saul. Yeah, playing it remastered, I've enjoyed it. I played it on the 360 at least 3 times over. Like, I love this game. It's one of my favorites.
Juice, Beckett,
and
Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys.
There we go.
Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
That was the one thing I was missing.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Line them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Come on.
On the roof, Cole. Nail him. Keep. Throw out the guns. Clear me some space here.
I'm just gonna... There is no multiplayer.
Making a run for it after them.
This is strictly a single-player game.
PB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
I love how we completely ignored the fact that we should told him to come secure the area full of people who just shot at 2 police officers. Move. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. Go. Sorry about the clicking.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Notebook. Pocketbook. Wait, no. I'm gonna accuse you and use the note.
The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
The note!
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
That's biased, though.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So
Damn
Eddie
it was probably a good cop.
took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie is.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney.
I level up, is that
Jack
right?
does.
Yes, I did.
Because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
And with that, that is the end of Vice. I thought we had one more mission, though. Oh, no. That's right. I know what I'm thinking of now.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd
place to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
He should have stayed away. And in all honesty, he honestly should have stayed away. Complete all cases on the vice desk. Achievement done. Both Martyrs. Getting a Marine like Felix to rat out his buddies would have required subtle questioning and solid evidence. Vice complete. Your actions have earned you a demotion. Prepare for reassignment. Demoted to arson desk. I think I'm going to do one arson case. I will do one arson case and then tomorrow the gas man.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Yeah, the bum took a swipe.
So outsider, Sword of Justice, Patrol, Golden. Thanks, Shaw.
Put him down with my sap. Need a drink. I got the
Use
jitters
this one
again.
for a little bit.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that gas.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Well, look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do parties.
Why? Why is it all around Central? What is Central having an issue with today? It's literally right next to the Central Police Station. Well, 1, 2, 3 blocks over, but still.
I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Strong, silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Steven Southfire, 9:08 a.m.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
So I will state that they say arson's a demotion, but being like the final mission, I fucking love this group of missions the best because it's like the most unique. Like you can get homicide, traffic, or burglary the fucking time. But
recently serviced.
For the murder.
Could be something to go on.
I will say this. Well, that was it.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets? It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The Redevelopment Fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Tracy, Jesus Christ. I'm getting in the fucking car. Biggs, get in the car, please.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
You heard of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing up homes for GIs. Did the same thing after the first war. What's your interest in these guys?
I should have stopped there. I didn't know how long the talk was gonna go. There we go.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, detective. Just checking.
Sorry about the one. Okay.
The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Everything's gonna just lock for 1 sec. Okay. I was stopping my guide for 1 second. Let's go look at this other house. Do 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 do. Fire, house fire.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him?
Oh. Now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Sir? Sir! Stop running on air and doing witchcraft! There we go.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God? Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Hey! Get back here! We have questions!
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Questions! Stop running! We have questions.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Let's keep going. Do-do-do-do-do.
Any Central unit, 211.
Stop telling me about Central stuff.
Code 3 identify.
Alright. Where is it? Where is it? Where exactly is this Central fucking issue? Holy fuck, it's all the way fucking down there! Alright, if we get another Central tomorrow, I will fucking deal with it, but I don't want to keep driving so far away. Wait! Map. Get rid of.
You can drive.
Wait, it's a minute. Fast travel.
Any Sentry unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
11 King Roger, your 211 is at Booze Brothers Cafe, 522 South Hill Street.
Cafe, hold up.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money to get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2.
LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Done.
Senseless.
Completely forgot about doing it that way. Duh. Do I have my hat back? I would like my nice hat back. Yeah.
Can you drive to this one?
And we'll just have him fast travel drive us all the way back to Gulliver's. That's how I will deal with that. If it's all the way down in Central, you're driving. Thank you. Instant fast travel. Bravo, instant fast travel, we're already there. Any other time, I will drive. But if there, because if I don't drive, I don't get the cases. So I will drive any other time. But I am not driving this far over to get to this place because, holy fuck! I'm telling you this now, I would get like 5 missions. Gulliver's Travel Agency. Where we make everyone feel first class.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won. Thanks for your help. No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great.
So
Poor,
y'all got...
but great.
So... Oh, no, pixels! My whole thing just went pixel. I saw it. Don't worry. So, let me re-explain. You got to remember the time period. $50 is a lot of money back at this time period. Now, depending on the person, $50 is like, okay, sure. I can put $50 that way. $50 back then was fucking expensive. Actually, hold on. Let me look at this. Let me see. I can tell you guys for a minute. Give me a second. That is the vaguest thing I should have typed on it. Oh, nope. Here we go. Give me a Noire. I'm just trying to see real quick. Hold on. I'm trying because it gives me very, very vague. I'm trying very hard to skip. So let's do it this way. Time period of LA Noire. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. 1947. Okay. So we'll say 1947. How much was $50 in 1947? So if we look at the value of $50 from inflation, it will say that $50 in 1947, 60 years later, is the price of $561.47. That dude just paid $561 for a house for this one person. Holy fuck, that was more than I fucking thought. Holy shit. That price is, oh my god. That dude isn't poor. That dude is broke. Okay then.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address? Brother!
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Oh, she got it. Never mind. I thought she was like dead. She must have been unconscious. Jesus. I did not expect the inflation of $50 bill to be that expensive. God, I wish I had $50 right now.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
We look at the map. We look at the map. We do that. It's about there. Where is he? He is about there.
You know the way. You can drive.
Jesus. I wonder how many people wish they had $50 right now. And I mean 50 bucks right now. Yeah, okay. So I don't have to unlock it.
Any central unit identified.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that at all.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K, ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the Interstate bus station at Beverly and Union. Code 2.
Oh my god. Bus stop shooting.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Thanks!
We don't want any civilian casualties, Biggs.
This town's dangerous.
Find some cover!
I think they're untouchable.
You're covered.
Here's what I heard. That cop...
Shit! He's on the lam!
Covered it all up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
On the floor! Long time to run out of...
I have never ended up shooting a gas tank in this before. Los Angeles County Coroner.
You're behind the wheel.
I think if I do it this way, for a while, I think we can honestly get at least rank 20 before the end of the game. And I think my ranks carry over to the extra missions, which we will be doing all of. So.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. There's in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Fine.
Lynch says we should visit it at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fire.
With Cola King. I will state this. Coming into the...
Meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code.
Where at? Is it back down in Central? This is fucking all the way... Okay, no. We're not doing it for a third fucking time, okay, people? So, I'm gonna go ahead and say now. So, for my birthday, I plan on hopefully finishing a lot of this quickly. And then I have a series I want to restart.
Come on!
Then I plan in the new year to finish a majority of games that I have not finished yet. They would be Ghost Recon, Prey. What else haven't I finished?
We came as soon as we could.
I'll see what else I have, but like, go through Gun and Prayer, like a few.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
No, that was in the right spot!
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Now, wait, I looked down at my chat for a moment because I was focusing on her. I'm now confused. What?
You got a problem, pal?
Joe? The next fight.
Hideki, what are you on? What are you talking
So
about?
many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
I need to actually look at something for a minute. Hold on. Let me look at my Bitter Twitch TV settings. Oh, nope. That's the wrong thing. Because if I can get this right... Yes, that's what I wanted. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so... For the longest time... I remember Better Twitch TV. Alright, Hideki. Thank you for stopping by. Wait, were we just here? Oh, that's one of the houses we stopped by. Okay. There we go. Insta heat.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
I don't need this.
Back up.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
There we go.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many
Damn it,
guys
it was
know
back.
how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Telephone time.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Okay.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Stay off the moonshine, Putz!
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Let's see. Oh my god, do I have to read all of this? We're just gonna set that down there. Matthew Ryan. Holy shit.
Nothing significant. Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
That's a lot of shit. And verdict on the final locker? Reginald Varley. Oh, what's this?
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Not 1927.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 bird.
Oh, that said something. Hold on. I'm looking. 3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley, something, something. I'm going Varley.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot! Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
What the hell? My cat just bunny hopped all. I shot the fire! I didn't do it.
Varley.
I didn't do it. Chat did it.
Stop or I'll
Winter's
shoot!
like, I don't think anyone left in chat. And if there's, they're lurking, so. No, I'll blame my cat. My cat jumped like a second before I shot, so it's my cat's fault. And he is now looking at me
Come
like,
on,
what
Varley!
the hell?
You can't keep running forever!
How did I shoot you? I am God! One bullet took him down on his hand.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot! Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Oh. I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose him. No, 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 no.
Well, you don't see that every day.
No, I'm not gonna skip this. I'm gonna start getting the skip shit again. Idea.
LAPD, Varley. Stop or I'll shoot. Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever. Stop or
Got him.
I will shoot.
Ooh. Almost over the bridge.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Let's go. Let's see. So we got him pretty easily. I'm not sure if it's this one or another one.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Okay, I gotta think this carefully through. Would it be Ryan's? I'm gonna go down. It was
His
accused.
locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got? I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
How is his own criminal
Clemens,
record?
For someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
I am getting hungry. I gotta go get food soon.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identified.
I'm gonna skip this one. And the only reason I'm skipping this one is I would normally do it, but I'm getting hungry and I just want to kind of finish my mission so I can get some food and eat.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said...
Son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the bear.
Stay off the moonshine!
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
I think this is another actor too. He looks familiar as well.
I need to be closer, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We got to get this guy in the room before we can get an angle on him.
This
Come
man
on.
has got to be stopped.
Hey! You're slowing down. Are you
Don't leave
injured?
me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp! Oh, gee!
Show me your hands. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Yeah, that's
Matthew Ryan,
another.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Now I'm gonna have to do more work.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
I am completely okay with that. Eric Nenninger. That's who that was. He looks familiar. What was he? Go. Oshire Police Department set.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Anything could be a tank, and I believe I've said that before. Okay, he was on Criminal Minds. That's probably where I recognize him from.
For property, Cole.
Nowhere, because I'm not paying attention at the same time. There, now they won't mention anything. There you go. Kicking it. Castle again. CSI. Bones. Bones is definitely where I knew him from. That's where I was placing him in my mind the first time anyway. Like, is he from Bones?
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy.
Charging a suspect.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
I'm going to accuse you
If you know enough
because
to do your job, you know
I
enough to do that
have
repair.
one
You're lying,
serviced.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Easy. Ooh, this heater serviced by you.
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on
The fuck? Fuck you, game.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your
Hey.
anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm using this. Fuck this. That doesn't help my fucking
This is
cause.
industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Hey! I'm going to accuse you again.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
Oh, you want to know how we're going to prove that? You want to know how we're going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
We're gonna go talk to the other one.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
We have one more interrogation. I'm not gonna just be a dick and just charge him once.
Our procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Oh, we're accusing you.
Why are you lying to me, Varley?
Up!
The Suburban wants their new installations completed. Why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Okay. This heater was serviced by
Your
you.
name
Fine,
is on
thank
the
you.
inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Gas filter water testifies to being offered kickbacks by original Varley. Gas filter man testifies to Varley conspiracy with suburban redevelopment. Okay, I'm going to use Matthew's testament.
Did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
But I can. You want to know how I can? You want to know? You want to know how I can?
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something,
Damn it.
or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
He lied. Twice. Detroit wants him on other... I'm going to charge Varley.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
How did I charge the wrong guy? Clemens served 4 years for arson and would have proudly shared his motive of question. I got 1 star. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
A walk in Elysian Fields will be tomorrow on my BD. So thank y'all so much for watching. Yes, we're gonna make it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know why I was doing that, because I will be back tomorrow for my birthday stream. I plan on doing the rest of tomorrow if I can. So again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.